are live. Let me pull up chat on my phone because I, as always, didn't do that before stream. Very smart of me. While I'm doing that, what do I have to say today before we get started? Do I have anything? I don't know, there might be some noise. That's a pretty normal thing. What else? Oh, there's a phone call in the way of me doing anything on my phone. Isn't that fun? Goals today for stream are just to kind of work on getting the shading started. Because last night we got all the color done. Good for us. And I think we might add in some like shading lines, but I'm not 100% certain. We'll also kind of clean up the line art in a couple places, but for now I think we can move here. Oh yeah, as usual there might be some fun noises, so bear with me on that. Sorry, I'm having a conversation via hand gestures. But yeah, okay, so we have our eye whites. What in the, oh, it's, okay, we have like 3 eye colors slapped down, and boy are they confusing. Give me 1 sec, I'm gonna mute for a sec. Let me see. So, okay. I wanted to see if we could add in a couple of like shading lines just to see if that would give it a bit more like depth. No, get off of there. And then we'll go to the drying brushes. Inking. Okay. Oops. I had too much of an angle with that. It's still too much of an angle. I could probably... And then we could maybe put just a few in there. I don't want to go too heavy-handed, and this might be a drawing where I don't really need these. So, I don't know, we'll kind of see, I guess. I don't know about you guys, but on weekends there's like a lot of movement in my house. Everyone's out, headed places. Yeah, I think when I do like the extra lines on here, it's feeling very like horror, and I don't want that vibe for this. A little creepy I'm down for. Too much creepy, maybe not on this. I think even in there. Okay, let's chuck it. Okay. And then I said last night we were going to kill the ears. We're going to duplicate the layer, and then we're going to go in and we're going to murder these. also gonna murder her job. Don't need it. Okay. I think that's good. Maybe I could do like a line here. Well, we can play with that, maybe not on this layer. Oh, that line's from the star. I was like, why is there a strange line here? We could, though, get rid of this like that. And then that's actually on the hair. I think I might end up leaving that there, but we'll see. Okay, now I'm gonna go up and make a new layer. Put it on assist. And something like this, I think. It's probably not quite right. It's not quite right. We've almost got it, but I want to actually get it right. You know what I mean? It looks okay. I think I'm not searching for perfection with this piece, just close enough. Okay, and then I see some lines on the arm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to really quickly duplicate the canvas. Bring you guys here for a sec. Okay, I'm going to leave you guys there for just 1 second. Jojo would like to come in the room. He's pretty thrilled that he got let in. Okay, let me just move some stuff on my desktop here, and then we can toggle you back. Well, he seemed happy about it, but now he's like, okay, so I'm out. Okay, now we can do whatever the hell we want on here. So I'm going to delete those layers we weren't using, and I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of any little parts that we don't need that are under here. I believe I was keeping them because I was like, well, what if I decide to like make it, translucent or whatever, but we won't need the line art for that, we just need the color. So this should be okay to do. And if it's not, well, we can steal this line art from another canvas. Okay, that's on a different layer. Which one? Let's figure that out. Okay, it's on here. There are just a bunch of little places I can erase, and that'll make my life easier later on. This area, and I want to figure out where that's on. Hey Janky, welcome back. How's your weekend going? Okay, I'm just gonna clean this up a tiny bit here. Spotting a couple. Oh, is it echoing? Oh my gosh. I don't actually know how to fix that. Give me 1 second. is that better? I have like weird settings. I truly don't know how to fix it. So hopefully that's tolerable, but if it's not, I can certainly try a different like setting on the mic itself and see if that'll help. Each stream is scuffed in its own unique way. Let's see. I will go into the... Oh. Nice, that's awesome. I saw that you have your icon on the stained glass, and it looks so cool. Let's see. I'm trying to find the Azzy's brushes, and there they are. Just fill this in a little more. Oh no! That's rough. I hate it when you work hard on something and then you lose it. Okay, and then we'll go back in with a little black here. And I think I can probably fix this little gap up here as well. I'll just have to... There. Oh, nice. Are you doing more fan art for one of the series that you usually do, or is it kind of something brand new? Okay. Then we can erase the star from here. And add, we'll take out some yellow. Add the white in. Just, oops, take this white and slap it up here. Ah. Nice. This is on our drying brush, isn't it? Still got a little bit of bleeding on this piece of the line art, so I'm just going to see if I can tamp it down. It's a little better. And then there's, I guess I should get rid of that line. Which layer is it on? It must be here, yeah. There we go, that looks a little better. Okay, now I think we are probably able to shade. Oh, I could add in a tiny bit of white on the teeth here. But yeah, I think we should be able to shade this now. So let's add a clipping mask here. I think we'll kind of slap down our gradients and go from there. So that's just going to be, as usual, taking the airbrush and making sure our clipping mask is on drawing assist. Getting any sort of areas that might be like touched by the sun or have redness or shading or whatever. And then just blending it out. Probably going to go in here a bit heavy-handed. And maybe add a bit more to the face. Okay. Then I think we'll actually just do some work on the skin. We can go to every time I lose them, I lose the brush set. There we go. Today we are set for some thunderstorms, so maybe we'll have some nice like rain noise. But who knows? Tomorrow though it's supposed to be just pretty nice. So I'm hoping apple orchard tomorrow. Which I'm super excited about. Okay, and then we can do this here. I always kind of like to fill in the lips a little bit, but finding the right lip shape can be a little hard. And then I'll fill the neck in as well. And probably this area here. And just underneath the star and under her fingers here. Then I'm going to hit any area right around the lace. That actually should not be white. So I'm just going to go ahead and get in there and erase a little. Then we'll go back to our clipping mask. Okay. Now we'll hit any area underneath these hair strands. And sort of around the boots. And like right here. And I want to darken that. Maybe remove drawing assist for a sec. And I can put a bit there. And then, so if I can toggle it back on, I can put it a bit here as well. Okay, that's looking alright to me. I'm going to take a blender and just kind of make sure that I get this like nice and smooth. And then around the edge of the lips as well. And then we can blend right into here. And here. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna try something really quick. Okay. There we go. I think that should help. Okay. My computer is kicking in with its fan. Okay. There we go. And then we need to blend down here. Okay. And now we can go in with a darker color. And I'll put this on another clipping mask. Just so that if I mess it up, it's not actually messed up, I can undo it real easy. I guess I should be on this side since there's more showing here. Okay. And then we'll add under here to make the eyes look heavier. And I want to add just a tiny bit under the nose. And a tiny bit underneath the lower lip here. That might be too much. It's a little too much. Just right here if I can. It's also too much. Okay, something like that will work. Okay, and assist, take that off, and get in here with this. And then we can put the drawing assist back on. I was kind of thinking this might be cool to do with like a bright pink outline, but then I thought to myself, every time I try that, it goes downhill so fast and I always hate it. So we'll definitely make the attempt, but I also think it's not going to go well. Okay. I don't know, do we need to make this whole thing? Huh. Potentially. We'll leave it like this for now. And right in here. Oh, that might be too much. Maybe like that. Okay. And I think I want to just kind of darken this and put a little bit more here, and right here as well. And then I think definitely down into this area we need to make it darker. I don't need that large of a brush though. Okay. Now we should be able to blend. I'm going to take a small blender for this. Oops, pressed too hard. Okay, there's something, and right there, and I see a tiny little bit, I think, from, yeah, this one, that we need to blend out just a little more. And then we can go back to this layer. And I guess we need to add just a bit more shading there if we want to do that successfully. I can push it in, I guess. Okay. Now I think we need to go back onto the other one, take this color here, and just kind of put a little chunk of it right here and right up through there. Maybe a little chunkier, and then we can take a nice sized blender and smooth it out. Okay, there we go. I think that'll work. And then I can go back into here, take this. And just like that. I think that'll work. I'm not 100% certain, but we'll see. Okay. Well, that's something. And then I think when we add the pink, it should help a bit. And we just gotta blend this part out now. Okay. I'll save leaving the pink for a little later. I think it would help to get an, oops, I don't need to duplicate it. I need to drawing assist, clipping mask. Okay. So I have a bunch of stuff for the hair here. I thought, okay, what if we did like red for the shading, but I also kind of think that might be too much. So we're probably gonna end up going with this, though I kind of want to take a minute just to experiment, just to kind of see like what's plausible for us to mess with. So I will try the red. And I'll take a huge blender and really, really blend it out. Actually, I think that looks pretty cool. I kind of also want to, if I could, just maybe the very tail end here on the edges. Maybe like on the top here. See if I could blend in a tiny bit of blue. That might make it too hard to shade properly. I think it would be cool to work in like the colors of the two other characters. I googled his name. I googled the one whose name starts with a K this morning. I've already forgotten it. I will slap this color on the palette. Put it up here. Okay, I do think I want to have that somewhere. But I think if we start with this kind of base, do another clipping mask, drawing assist, okay, and then put it here. Otherwise, I suppose what I could do is shade it with the more. No, that makes it too dull. So, put this in. And then, sometimes I forget this type of curl is like a challenge. Okay, maybe let's just kind of test it. Like, how does it look when I bring in the blender? Not wonderful. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. Okay, what happens if I make this whole thing red? It looks very one-dimensional, is what happens. What if I tried a different technique on the hair? I mean, okay. Clipping mask, drawing assist. So there's this technique sort of that you can do where I'm going to start by just making everything the red. And then you can kind of go in like rows like this, and then blend. I think you're actually supposed to use 3 colors, but I'm just going to try it with 2 and see how that works. It's like, I don't feel like it's awful, I just feel like this is potentially not the technique I need for this. It looks, I think, too much like a pattern. I see how it could work and be good and interesting, but I just, not what I need. This is clipping mask. I think I need to go in with an airbrush. And I will put these areas. First, I'll make them red. And then, once I'm done making them red, I think I'll try going in with some other kind of colors here. I think I want to try adding, what if I just shaded it with the blue? Would that work? Okay. There's never any plan when we go in, but we develop one. Okay. It's too much. Sometimes I feel like everything I draw just turns American. It's like, oh, you like red, white, and blue? And I'm not a very patriotic person, but my art, I feel like it says otherwise. Okay, work that down, work this up. Okay, and then maybe work that up a bit. I'm probably gonna have to tone this like way, way, way down. We want it to work at all. Okay, and then I could probably kind of like shove this up a bit and blend in a circle here. Maybe? I could probably go in like with the eraser a little. And kind of like attempt to make everything like less solid. I'm gonna put some attention to this. Okay. That's something. Kind of really like this. What the heck? Okay. Watch me scrap it. It is real messy over here. I'm gonna have to play with this for a while if I really want it to work. But I think probably, potentially, there's something that could come from what we just did. Let me duplicate. And probably... That also looks pretty cool. We could probably mess with like the layer settings a bit and get it like somewhere interesting. Sure, these are all pretty cool. This reminds me of like something else, like an octopus or something, some kind of like undersea character. Okay. I think we'll leave it on normal for now. I might play with the hue saturation to get it more into like a territory of like her actual hair color. But I actually think I just like the blue. And then I will take her normal hair color, take another clipping mask and drawing assist, and then I think we can take just one of the, maybe actually if I have a hairbrush, this is hair set 5, yeah, okay, I think this could work. I could just take and kind of like pull it through. I think I mentioned these on a stream a while ago, just like these little hairbrushes are really nice. And this is what they're good for. Is when you maybe go a little overboard with whatever you were doing, you can bring it back a little, reel it in. They're also just like genuinely good for short hair. Maybe I could make this smaller. Let me do all the wide parts first. Okay. Oh, I messed that part up. Oopsie. Oh boy, this is gonna take a minute. That's okay. We've got time, right? Something like this, something like this. I don't know, I just like shiny stuff so much. I like it when the hair is shiny, I like it when the everything's shiny. And this looks shiny to me, so I like it. Okay, I think, I feel like maybe we went a little overboard right there. Maybe just a little. Okay. What's that? It's probably okay. And then, well, actually I kind of don't like it in that area. I think if I could get real close right here. And then just erase right in there. Okay. Now I think I can go in, and I can either do a smaller brush or I can bring in maybe, well, it's probably gonna be both, but I can bring in sort of a darker orange here. That's not too bad. Okay. I could maybe even take the red. I don't mind the color so much, but I want to try it with the red. So I'll just screen grab that color. Is that what that's called when you do that? I feel like it's not. I don't feel like it's actually called screen grabbing. I don't like that. Let's go back to our orange. Okay, I think that looks all right. Okay. I'm not sure if these are too forward to be putting these here. They might be. I'll just clean them up a tiny bit there. But for now, I think I like that. And then while we're still on the tiny one, we can go in here and take off assist. There we go. kind of do something like that. I don't know why I didn't plan that part. But I can take drawing assist back. I can kind of put maybe a little on the eyes here. I could probably just grab this and put it like that, and then I could probably take the blue as well and put it right in the corners. Okay. I think that looks nice. Maybe the blue's a little much. We'll work it out. Okay. Well, we certainly have something on the hair. Maybe this spot of red is a tiny bit much. I think we could go in with the darker color here and kind of polish it up. Maybe we need the lighter color, huh? Just kind of get in there, give it just a little. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Maybe in there too. Not in there. Okay, I think that's all right. And then I can go, I think I'm gonna duplicate our canvas. Yep, I'm arting again. Okay, I'm just gonna duplicate the canvas. And now we're back. Okay, I think I'm just gonna pull this layer off. I don't think. Yeah, Jenki mentioned the mic is off, and I tried to fix it, but I don't know how to fix it. If I try this, does it help? I'm gonna go to my other scenes and make sure that the other stuff. Oh, that helps. Okay, cool. Let me put these in the other ones. Okay. There we go. Okay. I had to set this up weird when I changed the theme, and I think today it kicked in, and it's like, you have the audio on all of them, let me have an echo. So I'm glad that helped. Thank you guys for telling me, and also bearing with me while it's janky. Okay. I don't think we need it to be that dark. So I'll take this out. It's also on the other canvas. This is Himari from Mawaru Penguin Drum. Finally doing some fan art. Okay, so I'm gonna blend this. And then, oh my, it's okay, it's because it's on drawing assist. I was like, oh no, oh, fix what the paint bucket doesn't. That's a hard game. You've been playing that for a while now. Okay, and I think we can go ahead and kind of like blend out like the white of the eye just a little here. Something's fishy there. It's okay, so when you do a drawing and you don't do the line art, like fully close it, and you use the paint bucket, like it gets everywhere. It's a mess. So then you have to like find where your lines aren't closed, or like you have to fill in the gaps where the paint bucket didn't get. It's a terrible game. Let's see. Okay, I think next we will... Okay, the clothes are black and I hate shading black clothes, so I'm like trying my best to avoid it. Let me see here. Yeah, I think it's kind of confusing if you haven't done it before. But it's a... Boy, it's like my least favorite thing. Oh, you'll do it and you'll try it and you'll hate it. Let me see. I gotta find my... Oh, there they are. They're up here. Okay. I think we'll try using these purples for the shading. Okay. Airbrushing. Oops. This should be a clipping mask. And we'll put drawing assist on. I actually think we'll go with the darkest purple. Ew. Potentially that's too dark. Yeah, okay. I lied. We're not doing that. It's too dark. Oh, I hate that. That's like... also, okay, I know you use Microsoft Paint, and I hate that paint bucket, because that paint bucket doesn't just do, like, the line around the area, it does these specks. And the specks are, I feel like, 10 times more annoying than just like, oh, I gotta go fill in the freaking line. But I still stand by Paint is a good program, and I will never change my opinion. And I think actually we can probably just shade that whole area, right? Probably, maybe not. It goes like that. Yeah, okay. I don't know. How do you shade a leotard? I don't know, I only did dance for like longer than I wanted to. Okay. Let's see here. And now we can add. I feel like we all tell ourselves that. It's like, okay, I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna just relax, not draw anything for a little bit, and then like the next day you're like, so I feel like drawing. It's not a bad thing though, like as long as you're having a good time. Yeah, undo. Okay. I dream of a day where the Apple Pencil will love me. But the day has never, it's never come. I don't think it's coming. Yeah. Okay, I totally feel you on that. A lot of ideas hit me like straight in the face very early in the morning, and then I roll over and I'm like, just go to sleep. I wish I had the motivation to just, you know, sketch and sleep, but I can't do it. I was like, oh, this will be like a fun pastel drawing. It's getting so dark. Maybe shade this with like pink instead of purple. But also, I don't wanna. Okay. Then we can. Oh, wait, I was like, is that the eraser? I got real scared for a second there. Okay. Now we can go. Oops. Right here. And I also missed all of these like little button things on here, which also need to like have some erasing done on them. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be super fun. Okay. Give me like a couple seconds here. I'm just gonna go in here and erase. Okay, I just gotta be really careful because all of this is on the clothing layer. Since I was very smart and didn't think to put it on different layers. Okay. That's better. Now we can get our airbrush back. Put it back here. I'm just gonna... Where are you? Well, actually, where are these? This must not be... Yeah, it's not filled in. Okay. I'm gonna put this on the clipping mask. Hold on a second. I gotta fill this in now. This one. And we'll go to this here. This size. And I'm gonna pull the background off just so that it's easier. It's supposed to be white up there. It must. I think it is. Yeah. Okay. And then this through here needs to be white as well. Okay. Now we have it. And now I can go on here, go in here with this. I'm actually going to take the eraser first because I think these are probably filled in to a point where they're not like actually white. So now I can take my airbrush and go ahead and just kind of hit the middle of these. Actually, that's probably fine. And then on the one that has these little like circular bits, I can go here, and then I can take the white and kind of like that. I think that'll work. Maybe I should do a tiny bit more because the legs are right there. That'll work, right? That's good. Maybe I'll do a little more, like right outside the button. And then just blend it just a tiny bit. Maybe over here too. Blend it a little. Okay. Now I think we got that. Okay. That's good. Well, actually, I need to go down here because there should be color. No, smaller blender. And up here as well. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't make that so dark because I don't want it to look like she pissed. That's probably better. It still looks weird to me. It's never gonna not look weird to me. Okay, there we go. Now I can make an attempt at this. I hate drawing black so much. I think... Okay, I'm gonna take a true black and attempt to shade. We'll attempt a gradient. How well it will go... I don't know. Okay, first things first, I think would be actually make this dark. And then like that, I think. Maybe a stripe down the middle. I think what I can do is kind of make this like very shiny, make it look like leather. Same with the boots. And I can do like up here on the knees. And then have kind of should make this whole area back here, I think, darker because it should be more in shadow than the like leg part that's out in front. This actually maybe putting this and then leaving that part out kind of in the light, and then like this here. I think that might work. And then I can add like really chunky highlights. Okay, and then I have to get into these crevices here. Okay, now I think I can blend it. I think I'm gonna push that up actually. Bring this over. That looks, well, like something. I think I could bring something like that, maybe. And then I can just kind of out on there. And then I can probably go in and blend just a little on the corset in here. And then I can take that. I feel like when you shade black, it just looks like absolutely no difference has been made. And that's the thing I hate about it. Drawing assist, clipping mask. Okay. Take the white. Okay. Big frickin' brush. And then make it nice and big over here as well. I don't know that her stuff is actually made out of leather, but it's super easy to make things look like leather, and then it looks okay, so that's what we're going with today. Okay. And then I think I'll take our black and just kind of fix up the edges here. Fix that up just a tiny bit. That looks okay to me. We can make the pink however we need to make the pink to make that work together. But I like the way that looks for now. Out of layers. Okay, let me go to my other scene. Okay. I'm just gonna duplicate the canvas. Ah. Okay, I'm super afraid every time I say bop now because this morning I started saying it and then it turned into like a tick for a little while, and I'm like, don't say it, don't say the word, don't say the word, and I'm afraid. So I'm not thrilled. Anyway, okay. Now we have to do the pink. The thing about the pink is that it should technically be sectioned out into layers. That being said, it's going to be a real struggle to section it out into layers because I'm 1 out of layers. 2. Actually, I like that better. I'm gonna just go ahead I like that. I'm gonna leave that. Okay. Now I'm gonna merge these two together. I think I can get away with, actually, why don't I merge the, first of all, merge these. Second of all, put this in the hair layer. And then I can put the eye layer in this one. Gives us a little more space. I also think we could probably do this, and it would be something that we can get away with. Okay. Now I think we can make some attempts with the pinks. Okay. Here's what I would like to do. I would like to at least separate this from the other section. Okay. Now those are separated, but okay, and then I'll separate them on this layer, just like this. Okay. That's, I took a little too much out there. Okay. And let's just kind of scribble, get that out of there, and then I'll just steal it, find my Azzy brushes. Just like that, okay. And, oh, I think I knocked something over. I totally did. Okay, there we go. Now, I think what I can do is figure out exactly what colors these are supposed to be. Don't mind the keyboard clicking. It's literally just me Googling. There we go. And this. That word does not have a W in it. Okay. This is the one I've been going off of, I think. Okay. There we go. So it's like see-through pink at the top and then light pink shaded white at the bottom. Okay. There we go. So I think what I could do then is I could probably swap the color on this. I think I could go for this color on here. Just select it. That's not really bright enough, in my opinion. Maybe I have like a more pink. Yeah, I think this works better. And then can do I'm gonna slap this up here, and then I can do white and shade it in this pink to bring it together on this layer. So I'll do select, take our white that I put up here, oops, messed that up. Okay, I think this will work. If it doesn't, we'll figure out a plan B. Okay, drawing assist and clipping mask, and this pink. So, actually, first things first is going to be to fill in any, spots the mask missed, and it's actually an issue here. This is just a little over the line. That's not a huge issue, but just something to get out of the way right now. Okay. And then we'll check it on a background that doesn't exist. Still feel like, yeah, that wasn't filled in. Okay. That's good now. And now we can go back to the airbrush. Okay. And then I want to see if I could put it like right there. This might be too dark. We can adjust. Too big. Also, blending does help tone it down, so. And I'll put a bit more there. And I think I'll try shading this with either like blue or purple. And bring it down a bit more. Actually, that doesn't necessarily make sense because I've been lighting this as if it's lit from the top, so that doesn't really make sense. Okay, I think that's okay. I could add drawing assist and clipping mask and does purple work? Sort of a mauve kind of color. Might be more fun to go brighter. I kind of feel like if I'm gonna commit to a purple when I did the shading on the hair so bright, why not just commit? It might be Okay. There we go. There's something like that. And I could maybe tuck it just a little tiny bit right around there. I don't know, that might be not quite right, but I do want to try adjusting the saturation up, brightness down, color, no, putting it like that, I don't like it. Let me take this off, and then I can, firstly, could I get away with not doing anything on this layer if I just put it as an overlay? No, I could not do that. I have to do at least some shading on here. I do kind of wonder how much blue shading can I get away with? The answer is none here, probably. Yeah, I feel like it could work on a multiply layer. Oh, and I put it on the wrong layer anyway. I just feel like it doesn't work in this context. If I stole from this palette. Okay, and now I can just go push this around a bit. Okay, now I think maybe this. I don't know, it actually might not be that much darker. It's a little darker. It might have been too dark. I could certainly attempt to bring in some of the other colors. Kind of some of the purple. Okay, maybe blend that out to the side a bit. And I'm kind of liking, I kind of like it. I don't know, I kind of like working in these cool colors before it's like a multiply mask or overlay or whatever. I think it's kind of fun. JoJo's so quiet today. It's freaking me out. Okay, now we have this one that I think we're gonna go back to, and I think I'm gonna add some of the brighter pink onto here. Just a little bit of this. And right here. And then right underneath, I think, of this one. Oh, wait, yeah, it's not a clipping mask. I don't have to be careful. I love that. Okay, blend that a bit more. Okay, I actually just want to put more there, I think. And that should work. From far away it looks a little not like what I'm hoping it would look like. Okay, I like that. I think that looks pretty nice. And then maybe we can add, just to kind of work it back in, a tiny bit of our purple to like right here. Yeah, bring it down just a little. Oops, that's a little too big of a blender brush. And I think I'll also pop it kind of like right on the edge here, maybe. That should mostly get blended away. Okay, I like it, I like it. I keep wanting to put a shadow there, and I think I will, because if it's resting on the ground, there should be a bit of shadow. Just a bit. Yeah. Guys, I really like this. Okay. Actually, I think that's pretty close to done with the color. We just have to add in like the eyes and touch up the skin a little. And I also probably need to lower the opacity on this. Probably not too terribly much. And I can also mess with that later. I bet we're out of layers. Oh, a terrifying prospect. Let me check. Oh, nope, we've got like one more. So the star needs to be colored. Okay. We'll make a quick clipping mask and drawing assist for our star. This could probably work for a quick gold palette. Not the one I usually use, but I think it'll do otherwise. I wonder if I could. We've got so much blue on this palette that I almost want to try that. Might be too much. Let me try. Oops, I didn't pick it up. Let me try this. That kind of looks cool. I kind of like it. I think what we could do is take this, slap it actually in the middle still, and then I want to take the, I'll put the bright yellow back in a second. I want to just do do the edges with this. Or actually, maybe I could do the dark blue on the very, very, very edge of the star. And then gotta get back in there. Just blur it all together. And then go in and take a normal brush. Flat hard color. Take this very bright yellow. Oops, moved it. And just kind of place it. That didn't work the way I was hoping. Okay, that kind of works a little. I think I can take a blender and just really get in there and get that blended. And I still want to darken up around the edges just a tiny bit with an airbrush. It's down at the very bottom. Oops, that's on yellow. We want it on blue. Okay, and maybe I don't know. I'm not certain I like how that is reading. Okay, maybe just like that, and then I can take the purple again. Purple. Good enough. I can always change it later. Okay. I'm gonna change it now. I don't like it. I like the concept, I don't like the execution. And that's how I feel about a lot of my art. Okay. Let me go use my normal shade and gold palette. I think I might end up using the other one just because it's like more extreme. Yeah, this one's not as extreme as that one. Let's clipping mask, drawing assist. Okay. There we go. And then right in the corners. And I think we'll also kind of push that color up there. I do kind of like it with the blue, actually, a little more. If it's gonna be that dark anyway. And then I'll just blend this all together. Maybe I'll put a tiny little bit at the tippy top of the star here. There. And brown. One thing I remember hearing from a makeup artist is if you make a mistake on one part, you need to make that mistake on the same, like on the other part, like on the other eye. And I put that into art too. Like, I made a mistake here, so I'm going to make that mistake in the same spot so that it'll look the same. I don't know if that makes a ton of sense, but I hope it does. I think that was actually Tati Westbrook pre-cancellation, but I don't know, she's still a good beauty guru. I think. I haven't watched her stuff in a while. Okay. There we go. I like that. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, when you like draw with assist on, everything evens out. But if you're drawing without it, for sure, make the same mistake on both sides. Okay. Now I think we're out of layers for real. So I will have to... Ah, one more layer. Okay. I'm going to take our eyes and I'm going to move them down to right here because I'll probably want to merge these. But for now, turn this into a clipping mask with drawing assist. And then I can get into here and kind of start playing around with this. She sort of has purple eyes, but they look gray to me like all the time, so I'm gonna just roll with however I want to do it and hope for the best. I think I'm gonna try a blue airbrush. Oops, I guess I actually don't want to be on a clipping mask here. No, I do want drawing assist. But I think I just don't want to be on the clipping mask. Oops. It might be too much. I might want to go with like this kind of in between, or like an actual like bright purple. That could be fun. Let me go into my purples. This maybe. It's not quite dark enough. Try this. Okay, that looks not how I want it. I like this base of purple. So let me just make an attempt in here. Maybe slightly brighter, slightly darker. Okay, let's blend. And then I'm going to see if I can kind of like maybe even taking this, darken up here, through here. And then maybe take sort of this light purple and go in maybe with some luminescence and check I like it, but not a lot. Could I do the light pen instead of the light brush? Maybe. Actually, one thing I kind of wonder is, could I do like a constellation overlay in the eyes? I do like that. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate the canvas now because now I know for real I'm out of layers. Okay, and welcome back. Okay, I'll merge these together, and then I think probably we can get away with merging those together. Well, maybe. Oh, you finished it. Nice. I think I'm actually going to merge the hair here. And then I'll merge those. Okay. Now I'll try doing the weird stuff to the eyes. Okay. Scan, drawing assist, and okay. We're gonna go in. I should be able to pick that purple I was using back up. Might be this one? No. Okay, it's this one. And I'm gonna slap it onto a palette here, and just in case it wasn't that one and it was this one, I'll put that there. Okay. So first I think we're gonna take a light purple and then go on to the cosmic world. Maybe I could do... Is this shiny though? White? What in the world? Oh, how'd I end up here? I feel like that's a little too white, and I want it to be like purple. So let's try this. Still getting white. Okay, let me just try the dark purple. Now we're getting somewhere with it. I am getting a lot of blue in there, which it's not the worst. We could try a light tray. Okay, that's just black on this color. That's not good. Try it in here. And that's just white. Listen, I know this light tray works. You just have to get the right kind of color. It's a little better. But I think this is not the one we want to go with. There's a galaxy dust. It's also not the right color. Huh. Let me try the normal, like, nebula. I feel like that's still very blue. The thing about these brushes is that a lot of them have like a rainbow on the setting. So you don't get just one stark color, you get a lot of color variation. Could potentially work. I really want to get this kind of effect in there. At least some kind of like interesting something, so that it's not just completely boring. Okay, that's way too blue. Probably because it's a blue-based purple and not a true purple. Okay, let me see if I can do... I kind of like that. Then I could... Oops. We're on a very large eraser, aren't we? That looks kind of cool. And then I could probably kind of get in and erase on this layer and just refill any little area. Maybe not. I'll use my powers of color selection. And then we can go back to, I don't actually know what brush we used, if it was the Azzy brushes or the airbrush. But we'll try this first and then blend it. Maybe a tiny, tiny blender. Okay, I like that. I think that looks nice. And we'll erase that scribble. We'll erase anything that's like way outside the eyes. Okay. Now, now what? Well, we have to do the pink on the skin. We have to do the pink that's on the corset. And we have to do the pink in the hair clips. What happens if I keep this on? Sounds good. Thank you for staying so long. I appreciate it. And you have a good rest of your night. Okay. I think I'll just combine these. And you can also make that a clipping mask. I can probably play around on here a bit at some point, just kind of change the setting to whatever, so I'll leave that alone. But for now, I can definitely... Okay, I don't know if I want to duplicate the canvas just yet. I'm not sure if I need to. Okay. I can do this. I think on this layer, I want to switch the pink to be this brighter pink. So I'll use the selection tool and then just the normal like flat hard color. This way all my pinks will match. But I can probably shade it with that other pink. Okay. And now for the clipping mask here, I actually need to do a tiny bit of erasing just around my corners. And is there, oh, nope, we just need to add some white into some of these spots. So I'm gonna go back to our white layer just really quick before I am missing these spots. And I'm gonna pop, oops, that's way too big. I'm gonna pop these into here, here, and I think I saw a couple spots on the gloves. Yeah, okay. Right there. And up around here. And over around the edge of the arm. You can see this big chunk. And sort of in between the hair strands. Oops, I guess I can't fill it just like that, so we'll kind of be a bit more delicate with it. Maybe not like that. Like this. Good enough. Okay. Now, like that. And tiny bit here. And here. And here. Okay. I think that's about good. And I think now we can kind of work on the black, but I actually want to fill just a tiny bit. I think it's this middle black. I don't know if you can actually tell the issues with the gapping that I am attempting to fix, but they exist, I promise. I'm not just a crazy person, except for, you know, like 90% of the time. I think my form of crazy, though, is like just resisting the urge to overshare. That's not really crazy. That's pretty normal, I think. Okay. And I think maybe the white on here is a little far here. Oh no. You could just fill here with the black. That's not really black, it's kind of gray. Where are we? Okay, we're here. You are here now. Okay, now we can work on the pink for real. Okay, pink. Actually, this is too light. Ah, okay. He's hungry. I'm gonna go feed him really quick. I promise I'll be right back. I just don't want him to get annoyed. Okay, let me put you on the BRB screen and I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm back. Okay. He is no longer hungry, but he did dance for his food. It was very cute and I enjoyed it very much. Okay. Right, we were working on the pink. This is actually, okay, I have, you may have noticed I have many One Piece color palettes. I have one for Doflamingo, I have one for Ace, and I have one for Law. And the one that I'm stealing pinks from is my second Doflamingo palette because the first one wasn't bright enough. So now I just use it to steal pinks from. And then also when I inevitably draw him for like the 15th time in the month. This is not quite dark enough, especially if I want to do this like as a leather. I think I should. Could I try for this one? Because I like that on there. Yeah, okay, I think going more mauve with this will work better for us. I'm gonna paint this kind of similarly to how I do like the golds and stuff. At least try, because then I think we can get it to read more like it's leather. What is this? I'm just checking. Oh, what time was this from? 4 o'clock. Okay. Half of the family is grocery shopping, and I'm not on that half of the family. So I have a text message that's like, "You want Danishes from Costco?" And a picture of the Danishes, and it's too late to respond. Like, yes, get the Danish. How depressing. Honestly, okay, listen, the Costco first of all, they make you buy way too many of the Costco Danishes, and then I will eat 4 of those stupid Danishes a day. And then I'll be like, I wonder why my stomach hurts. Is it because I have nothing but Gatorade and Danishes? No, couldn't be. My eating habits are like the worst. Like, the only thing I have going for me diet-wise is I don't drink soda. But then but the thing about like being a person who doesn't drink soda, or I guess like rarely drinks soda, because sometimes I'll be like, ginger ale, I want a ginger ale, is like I see like videos or like clips of streamers and their like dirty rooms where they have like 15,000 soda bottles, and I'm like, how? But then I remember when I was in like 6th grade, I made a pyramid out of Coke cans because I drank so many. And it's like, I think I understand how. I just don't want to admit it. Ah, sweet Jojo, he bork. Okay, I think we can bring some purple into here as well. And that could be fun for us. I'll slap that up there. We were using this before. Let's continue to use that. Just a tiny bit in each little corner. And maybe right there. Okay, and I'll put a little line of this right here. Okay, and then tiny bit underneath. I feel like it's just been super fun to play with the colors on this. Sometimes I feel very afraid to play with colors, but this time I'm having a lot of fun, so I'm very happy. This stream I feel like I've been maybe more animated than usual, but I don't know. No particular reason for it, just maybe not as tired as usual. Took a long nap. Usually what happens is I'll go to catch up on frickin' 90 Day Fiancé, and then I'll get so exhausted by the people on 90 Day Fiancé that I fall asleep. It's a great system. But other times I get so mad about it. I'm so incredibly frustrated that I just, you know, too awake. Okay. Can I go back to our... This layer with the eyes is creeping me the heck out. Every time I open it, it's like, hello. It reminds me of like a strange, sad frog. And that's relatable for me. Sometimes I feel like a strange, sad frog. Okay. There we go. I think that's good enough. Now I really think we can add like the pinks to the skin and go from there. Okay. I'm gonna go into the line art and find little areas where we need to clean up. There are still just a few, like this one, this one, that one, and then right here and right here. And then clean that up. And oops, I feel like I hit something weird. Like this maybe. And right here. And then I can... Oops, that line's not on here for me to kill. Maybe that one is though. And I could probably murder those. Don't mind me, just murdering my lines. Actually, those belong there. Okay. I don't know if we should murder these, but I could try it out, and if signs point to yes, then we can keep them dead. Okay, yeah, I think we keep those off. Okay. And now what? I still want to keep that line there. But I saw some lines that I could clean up on here, I thought. Yeah, this. And then right there. And then I saw a couple things that we could fix on the white layer again. How fun for us. Ugh. Okay. There we go. And is this missing? Yeah, it was. Okay. Well, I think we have himari down for the most part. I think I can merge these together now. And I think... Actually, I'm gonna undo that. Yeah, let's undo. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate the canvas real quick. So I'm gonna put you on the BRB screen and duplicate. Haha. And we're back. Now I'll merge those. Okay. And now I can also merge these together. And I will go ahead and do another clipping mask with Drawing Assist in order to go ahead and get a like lip color on here. We actually usually use this here. Yeah. We're just gonna kind of like fill in the mouth. Oops. Probably a bit high. And the nose. Do my signature clown makeup. I'm actually gonna take that down and put it just about here. And then I'm also gonna put this on the shoulder, right in here, and over here maybe, and then probably down here. I don't know, we'll see if we actually need that there. Maybe I won't do quite as much. Okay, now time to blend. And I'll probably put a bit on the neck. Didn't mean to blend that lip. And blend this out, please. And right there as well. And then over here. And maybe here, I don't know. I think that worked. Okay. And now we will quickly, oops, there's just a little, oops. Okay. There's a tiny little spot in the corner there. And then I'm gonna just remove that pink from the face there. It doesn't need to be there, and I don't want it there. I'm actually gonna touch right here and blend that. Oops. It's a lot of just me saying oops, isn't it? Okay, can I tell you guys, the other day I had a panic attack for like, I don't know, the first time in a while, because a shaving cream bottle fell in the cupboard and made a very loud noise, and I was like, what was that? It was pretty calm at first, but I could not figure out what the noise was, and I was like, oh my god, there's someone in the house. And I just started like freaking out. And whenever I start freaking out, I have a playlist that I put on, which is like oldies music, like oldies bops, or just like I call it songs that you can't panic to. And on that playlist, I have Come On Eileen. But now I've like conditioned myself so that whenever Come On Eileen plays, I think I should be panicking. And I was in a store a while back, and it was the first time I'd ever heard Come On Eileen like on an actual radio, and I was like, am I having a panic attack? And it was like really like the weirdest, strangest experience because I was totally fine, but I just like totally froze. I was like, what is what? Okay. I'm gonna maybe play with this bottom lip just a little bit. Maybe curve it in and make it just a tiny bit smaller. Nope, I can't because I did a thingy there. Okay, I'm gonna put a bit more like gradient on there, I think. So we'll take hot pink. It's fine to keep it on this. We'll just put a little tiny bit right there, and probably up there is fine as well. And then we'll blend it. That might have been too much up there. Actually, it's probably just fine. Okay, I think that looks alright. She kind of looks like a little bird. Which is, I don't know, it's okay, it's fine. But I would like to do maybe like a bit more pink on her cheeks. I think that would be nice. Just, maybe too much. And just kind of blend. Don't have to be around the eye there, I don't think. Just like on the cheeks, I would like. I guess I could try. I like that. I think that looks okay. Because we can add like the shiny highlights in a minute. And let's see, okay, another clipping mask with drawing assist. And I think maybe like a pink or gold kind of highlight would be nice. That might be too bright. We'll check. As usual, it's time to abuse my glitter brush. I'm gonna use the normal one, but I might try using like the star one for like some other kind of like little places. I kind of think this pink is cute. Anyone who's kind of like watched me draw before knows that I like shiny. It's my favorite. Maybe it's just too pink. Definitely gonna blend that out. Gonna add some more. Gonna blend some more. Okay. And I'm gonna blend here and add some more. And blend some more. That's a bit too much. Gonna just tuck it in right there, and then we can blend. Okay. too... I don't like that. Okay. But we can go up here. Blend this just a little. Same here. Just blend it a little. And there as well. Then I'm going to go back in with the glitter and more. That's too big. And I'm also, I think, okay, so I'm gonna try to see if I can find those special glitter brushes. Not these. Well, these are stars. They're not the type of stars that I want. And these are also kind of flat. Maybe skin details? Yeah. Stars. These are also not the stars that I want. Nope. Give me little stars. Nope. Face details. Tiny glitters. Star glitters. Maybe these. I don't know. I think if I put them on like a tiny bright layer. These I made have light, so it's a stamp. I don't actually like that. It looks a lot like Freckles, and she does not have freckles, so we're gonna have to just go with something else. I guess we go back to our tried and true trusty old friend. Glitter brush. Yeah. I love abusing the glitter brush. It's my favorite pastime. You may or may not know this. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway. As the brushes, they are down, I think. Okay. Okay. Then we do that there, and this here like that. And blend. Here's my blender. I think just a tiny bit in this corner for some depth. Okay. Can I get away with that? Yeah, okay. I like that. I think that's good. Now we can start on the background, which might involve turning on the boys. Not 100% certain. Certainly it's going to involve some stuff. Well, I think first I'm going to start with switching you guys to the other screen. Oops, wrong hotkey. Okay. Alright, and now I'll swap you back. This way I can just merge some stuff. There's not much that can be merged at this point, but I can probably merge all of those. I think I can merge these. I don't really know that I want to make adjustments to the hair, but I can just kind of check, see if there's anything I want to adjust. Nope, I kind of just like this on normal, and this as well. I think I just kind of like it on normal. Like, that looks cool, I guess. I don't know, I kind of like it like this, but I think I might leave it just on the normal. Then merge these down so I could check to see if there's a blending mode that looks cool here. I do kind of like the pink, but yeah, I think if I were gonna do anything, I would just change it to this luminosity. But I also think I just like the normal. So we'll probably just leave it at this and go from there. Okay. Could I just want to see if doing any kind of like clipping mask is worth it? I kind of thought a hot pink might be interesting. I do kind of like that. I wonder if it would be like workable into the actual art piece or not really. Might be too much. Let's take it off for now. So the other thing about that too is that it's just going to be an extra layer. And we are so low on layers. Okay, let's delete it for right now and do some work on the background. I think my initial thought was like some stars, maybe some apples. I have a star brush somewhere. It should be up near the top. That can give me some like interesting kind of stuff here. Why don't we just kind of click through? Otherwise it's in the imported brushes. A lot of these I don't use, but they are helpful to have around. Patterns, pixels, textures, mapping stamps. Let me check the imported. Here are some stars. Could I make them really big? I kind of like that. That's really simple. And I could maybe have like some blue. No, I don't like the blue ones as much. We could try looking for some other stuff. I feel like those aren't the ones I was thinking of. these were the ones I was thinking of. Not sure I want to go like this simple though. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is the same brush. Yeah, it totally is. Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll play around for a bit and see if anything interesting pops up. These are really just patterns, and there's a bug in here and I hate that. There's one particular, like, you know what? I bet we could go into, where is the, not Constellation, Cosmic. I feel like I'm always using these brushes for something. It still isn't working for me. This might work. It does feel kind of like idle-ish. I don't know. I think I'll try just doing some sketching to kind of like maybe map out a background here. Okay. With the Procreate pencil, I'm gonna take, okay, Assist is not on this layer. And I think I want to put it on just to see. Okay. I'm not great at drawing apples. Okay, take my Assist off. Okay, I don't want it to be cut off the leaf. So, okay, I think if I can line that and shove one boy on either side, maybe that would work. Let me duplicate my canvas one more time. So I'm about to mess shit up. Okay, so let's go ahead, take Shoma, and I can pull him like this. Can I warp him though to be part of this? Just like as a sort of reflection in the thing. Okay, I can take the other one who's we've discussed this, I forgot his name. I really want to put the head about there. Okay, and then warp in order to get sort of the right portions. Okay. Nope. Sort of fucked it up. This is a challenge. Okay. Let's mess with the other one just a little more. There, okay. Okay. I think I have it. I think I can turn them off and then line the apple. I'm gonna turn this down. This should go quick. Just need a black, and then I need to go onto the inking brush and drawing assist. Oops. I decided to attempt to line the part I did not need drawing assist for. A genius move on my part. Okay, and I think I can bring it down. I think I might have made that section too wide. We'll have to check. Okay. Yeah. I fucked it up. I fucked it up, guys. I fucked it up. Oh, fuck. Okay. Pop them on. Now I can line here. Okay. Now I can take off my drawing assist. Line this down. Okay, I'm actually going to take that out, the line out as well, and then I think maybe, I don't know, is that right? That feels wrong. Oh, fuck, Shola, you're still too short. Wouldn't like that. And I'm gonna change the other one too. He looks so messed up. And I'm making it worse. I'm making it so significantly worse. Whatever. Alright, these aren't unassisted. I'm just gonna erase. Okay, and then because this is background, I don't actually have to worry about like erasing over where Himari is. I just need to slap the line art behind her. I'm still gonna erase where she is. It's my curse. Oops. Why is that not liking to erase? That's annoying. Depending on if I need to color them or not, I am probably gonna call it a night soon. I've actually been doing a good job uploading VODs to YouTube. I decided I'm not editing them anymore. And by editing, I mean all I do is sit there and like throw them on in the background while I do something else for like however many hours. And then I just point out the muted sections and tell you how long you need to skip ahead. But I'm like, well, guess I'm just a little too lazy for that. It's easier to just upload them. Okay. Let's see if I can, well, I can delete that, and then I can go ahead and take Drawing Assist, and we'll take a really bright red. I think it's the red from this palette. I stole this palette from a stained glass window. I think it's one from a church in Barcelona. And I was like, oh, pretty, mine now. Actually, I went to Europe like 11 years ago now. A very long time ago. And our tour guide called churches like ABCs, which stood for Another Bloody Church, because it's just a big part of what you do in Europe is go walk into a church, mill around the church for a while, talk about how pretty the church is, and then leave the church. And as an edgy atheist teen, I found a way to enjoy it, but also I think I was too, like, immature to get it. I think I've really grown in that department. I don't know, did anyone else have that specific phase where you were just like, ugh. I was a terrible teenager, and I'm glad I'm not a teenager anymore. I feel bad for anyone who is. Being a teen is hard. I'm also very glad I did not have, I mean, I had the internet, but I'm glad I didn't have, like, TikTok when I was a teenager. Jesus Christ. I think I would have ruined my life. Okay, and little star. Okay. I'll actually lay down all the flats for the apple on this layer, just to make my life a little easier. We can use this kind of like bright brown. And then I could probably make it a gradient with a green. You know, okay, when I was a kid, I used to get real up in arms because my parents would throw out my art projects. And then, like a couple years ago, maybe, I saw some of my old art projects from like elementary school, because I went to an arts middle school, but I didn't take any art classes. I don't know what that was about. But I saw a couple of them and I was like, you know, I would have thrown them out too. I think you have this like image in your head of like, oh yeah, I drew that and it was so cool and it was so pretty, and then you look at it and you're like, what the hell did I, what? Okay. Alright, I think I can do a clipping mask over here. Okay, and now we can use like yellow. I think what I'm going to do is take an airbrush. I don't want to. Maybe putting like one of them as the highlight, one of them as like dark would be interesting. I don't know. I put like some light on Shoma and then take some like dark, really edge that out. And then maybe even take our blue that we've been using and really get in there. Roy G. Biv. Okay, I think I'm going to go back in with that dark red. This one. Oops, that's a little much. I just want it over here. And then I could also take this kind of like purple here. And really, oops. Someone's back. I'm just gonna mute for a minute. Okay, I'm putting the audio back on. There might be some residual dog noise. See, found a squeaky toy. I'll put a clipping mask over this. I think I can probably take the airbrush and kind of hit them sort of with the same color they have on the apple itself.